Now let us see another program. The question is, write a program to read the contents of two files, personal.dat and salary.dat, and merge the contents to create another file, emp.dat. Personal.dat contains employee number, name and address, while salary.dat contains employee number, basic and PF. Assuming that the two files are not containing the records in the same order. That means if there is an employee number E1, now that employee number, if it is in the file personal.dat in the first position, it's not necessary the same record that is E1 in the salary.dat is also in the first position. It will be there in salary.dat, but it's not necessary that it is in the very first position, that is in the same position as in personal.dat. So now the steps that will be taken to create this program. First of all, the files personal.dat and salary.dat, both of these files has to be opened in the reading mode. After that, emp.dat file should be opened in the writing mode. Now first record from the file personal.dat is read. Then that record employee number is compared or searched for in the file salary.dat. Right? We will read all the records of the file salary.dat to search for the record for that record which we have read from the personal.dat. Now when the matching record is found from the file salary.dat, now both the records will be joined together to create a compound record or combined record, and then that combined record will be written to the file. So the steps 3 to 6 will be repeated for all the records of the file personal.dat. After all this writing is done, then we will close the files. Okay. Now for this we require the file personal.dat and salary.dat to be created. Right. So as we know that binary file, we cannot create the file in notepad just as we create in text file. So I have written the program to create the file personal.dat. Right. Same way of writing the program of personal.dat is same. Pickle module is imported, then the file is opened in writing mode, and then a loop is started till the user wishes, right? And in that loop we have taken the value of employee number, employee name and address from the user, and we have stored it in the form of a record and then placed it in the file, the same way as we have done in the previous questions. And after all the records are written, we have closed the file. Now let's see what data we have entered in this file. See, I have entered 3 records again in this file. 10 Anita Lucknow, 12 Nikhil Pune and 4 Rajat Delhi. These are the 3 records that are entered in this file. Now I'll be in the same way I'll be creating the file salary.dat. See, again the package is imported, module is imported, then the file is opened in the writing mode, and again the same loop is started. Now the data for employee number, for a particular employee number is entered. The data is basic pay and PF. Created a record in the form of dictionary and then placed it in the file. Right? After all the records are written, the file is closed. Now let us see what data we have entered in this file also. See, we have taken the same employee numbers 10, 12 and 14, and for that we have entered basic pay and PF. Right? So there are 3 records in this file also. Now we come to our main program. So what we have done, again we have imported the module pickle, and first of all we have opened personal and emp file in we have opened first of all personal file in reading mode and emp file in writing mode. Then after that we have placed an infinite loop within try block. And in that infinite loop, we are going to read a record from the file personal.dat. See, we are reading the record from the file personal.dat. After we have read the record, we have opened the second file, that is salary.dat. Now we are going to read all the records of the salary.dat till we don't get a matching record, right? When a matching record is found, then we have updated the first record, that is the record that we have read from the personal.dat file. First of all, we have entered that record in the dictionary D3, and then the new matching record that we have found, that is also updated. After the D3 dictionary is created, which contains a combination of D1 record as well as D2 record, then we have written the D3 record in the file, right? And this inner while loop, if there arises an exception while reading the file salary.dat, that means we reach to the end of the file salary.dat and an end of file error occurs, then we are going to close this file. See, we are going to close this file, right? Again, when we will take the data next record from the file personal.dat, again we are going to open the file salary.dat and proceed with all the records of this file. In this way, this process will go on. When the records of the personal.dat is over, when all the records of the file personal.dat are read, then we are going to close the file personal.dat as well as emp.dat. Right? So now when we run this program, let's see what happens. A file is created. Which file? emp.dat. But nothing is displayed on the screen because we have not shown anything on the screen. So let us see what our file emp.dat contains. So we have written a program to read the content of the file emp.dat. Simply we have opened the file in the reading mode, read one record from the file and displayed it on the screen. Right? This process goes on till the end of file is reached. And when we display emp.dat, this is your result. 3 records, one with employee number 10, another with employee number 12 and another with employee number 14. It is created and you can see that it is containing the values from both the files, e-number, e-name and address from the first file personal.dat, and then we have basic and pf from another file. So this is how our program works, right? There can be other ways also of writing the same program, but this is one of the way.